I was scared of letting go.
All right, we're here with our fourth game of the day. The SED Wolverines taking on the Brick City Boys. There was a whale of an introduction about the Brick City Boys, so they have high expectations. But, you know, the Wolverines sat back there and slow clap for them like, yeah, we're impressed. They're waiting to see what they bring on the field. So we're getting ready for a really great contest. We've had some really good football action today. Much different from yesterday for sure. So we're about to see what's going to happen. Let's take it to the field as we get ready for the kickoff. The Brick City Boys taking the field right now. And let's see what they're getting ready to do. So the Brick City Boys are in the gold, the Wolverines in the powder blue and white. Brick City, you can see their names on the back of the jerseys with the gold lettering.
All right.
With the gold numbers as well. And there's the kickoff. Number 17.
SED. And he'll be brought down right at the 40-yard line. First and 10.
Number 17. Brick City coming out of Michigan. Got teams from coast to coast here in this showcase. So the Wolverines trying to find a little room off tackle, running the counter. And it gets to the 40-yard line. So there'll be a loss of yardage on the play. It'll be 2nd and 11. Brick City defense closing in quickly. So they go 2 wide. And they have extra blocking in the backfield. Wolverines with the nicknames on the back of the jersey. Brick City with just Brick City on the back of theirs. So that is number 8, I believe, on that stop. Number 22, the ball carrier. He gets a yard out of it to get it back to the original line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 3rd down. So it's 3rd and 10 for the Wolverines. Get into a signal from the sideline. 13 tries to get up there, but he can't do it. And the big man, number 16, thinking there's a fumble. He thought he was going to rumble home with it. So that's going to bring up 4th and 14 for the Wolverines. And I fully surmise that they are about to pump that ball. Make sure you hit that like button. All games for the rest of today's contest are going to be broadcast via Cam Newton's Facebook page. So if you're not familiar with that, just go to Facebook, share with your family and friends, tell them that, hey, share the link, or tell them to type in Cam, give a space, Newton on his Facebook, and it'll take you to his Facebook page. Oh, that punt is not going to be able to get off. Snap is high. He's trying to run away, but he can't get away. So number 11 is going to get swallowed up. I think that's number 50 who's going to get credit for that special teams play. So Brick City is going to start with short field position. The ball is going to be spotted at the 33-yard line. Inside Wolverine territory. So Brick City coming in feeling good and defensively starting good. Under center, 2 men in the backfield. There's the handoff to number 8. And he's going to be met by number 4. And number 40 will finish the job. A loss of a yard on the play. The ball will be spotted at the 34. It'll be 2nd and 11 for Brick City.
Oh man, the imagery is getting crazy here.
Brick City in the, it looks like purple and gold camo.
He's 650 and running. Look at that, 2nd and 12.
So 2nd and 11, ball is loose. So another yard is lost. So it'll be 2nd and 12 for Brick City. So 3rd and 12. Ball at the 35-yard line. 6:20 remaining in the first quarter. Put a man in motion. And defensively, number 3 has some room and gets away. And because of the breakdown in the plays, and like I said before, if you get everybody scattered, you can make something happen. So Brick City turns lemons into lemonade. Guys get out of position. And that'll be 1st and 10. Ball goes to the 12-yard line.
Oh no. Hey, Georgia, I know my Georgia people here. I don't know what this Florida doing. This Florida know how to ball.
Guys have got to learn how to stay home. You can't pursue everything. Number 15 with the handoff. And he breaks some tackles. Brick City matriculating their way towards the end zone. Number 1, the ball carrier. He's going to get to the 3-yard line. And there's a flag, I believe.
Take it to the house.
So there's some discussion on the field. Let's see what the white hat says. He clears the players. Personal foul. And that's against Brick City. And the coach wants to know what happened.
Hold on and make a stand. We have a personal
And
foul on the play.
he lets them know who did it. So
Marching them back.
block in the back takes it back to the 20. The Wolverines catch a break. Because that ball was sure enough headed towards the end zone.
So we're looking at 1st and 16.
So it looks to be 1st and 17. Ball on the 20-yard line. The guys got the down and distance marker leaned over.
Brick City was marching, got all the way down to the.
So looking at the position of the stick from the 13 back to the 20, that's 7 yards. So 1st and 17 it is. Well, wait a minute. Okay, now. Okay, here we go. Well, so the ball is going to go back to the 28. So whatever it is, it's first and a long way to go.
First got a mile, changing the zip code on the play. Trying to find the man, got him.
Number 1 has the pass, slips some tackle, stays on his feet. Gives a stiff arm, and he's going to go out of bounds at the 7. And just like that, Brick City gets just about all of it back. So from there, it'll be 2nd and 5. 12-yard gain on the play, or whatever it was. It was a long way there. Probably more like a 22-yard gain. And something flying in my face. I think there's a bird out there somewhere. Number 3 takes the snap. There's a handoff to number 5. Number 5 trying to find room in the middle. And then the ball comes loose. So Brick City will maintain possession. They're going to lose some yardage as the ball will go to the 8-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down. The ball is at the 8-yard line. There's a snap once again. Number 5 trying to bulldoze his way into the end zone. Whatever it is, he's going to have a fresh set of downs, and it's going to be 1st and goal to go. So there's that. Ball at the 1-yard line. 3:39 remaining in the first quarter of play. So far scoreless. Brick City bringing in the weight. And they're just going to, number 5 is going to be stopped at the 2. So the play loses a yard from what we can tell. And that ball is loose on the ground. Number 3 gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Brick City. So after the penalty, Wolverines get a break, but Brick City doesn't worry about it and just goes about handling business. The kick is up, and it is good. So Brick City converts the PAT, and they're going to collect 2 for that with a field goal. And fans, I want to apologize for you. I apologize to you. Had a little bit of technical difficulties there, so if I sounded like I was coming out of a Dixie cup, we got it straightened out. Such is the nature of electronics. A whole lot of fun. So the field goal was good. And when you can kick it at this age group, you get 2 for your efforts. So it is 8-0. Brick City speaking to their fans. 2:50 remaining in the first quarter. So that ball's going to go out of bounds. There's the flag. So 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. And let's see where they get the spot corrected. And that'll go to the 32-yard line, so that's where they'll start. So you got trips to the left, single man to the right, one man in the backfield. 3 men down, the linebackers pull up. And Brick City's laying some hits. Number 9, the ball carrier. He's going to be brought down by big number 16. Number 13 is getting the play from the sideline. And some of these guys have nicknames on the back of their jerseys. And that pass is going to fall incomplete. The intended receiver is number 2, nicknamed Speedy. So that should bring up 3rd down. It does. Ball remains at the 32-yard line. And there's the pass, and that is almost picked off. The intended receiver on that play, I think his last name is Stu, number 1. And the Brick City player knows he had one and immediately does push-ups right there where he is, paying back the mistake. So that brings up 4th down, and looks like the Wolverines are going to punt. So number 11 comes out. There's the snap. He doesn't have time again, and it's swallowed up one more time. Brick City brings the house, the furniture, the sink, the trailer, the cars, the kids, and everything else. And once again, the Wolverines cannot get off the punt. So the Wolverines not able to get off the punt. And once again, Brick City sitting there with very short field position with the ball at the 25-yard line. Number 3, shotgun formation. And there's the handoff. Number 5, the ball carrier. And number 9 will bring him down. And the Wolverines just trying to find an answer. He faked the handoff this time. Number 3 takes off. And he's going to be brought down by number 10 with initial contact. So Brick City with a very big line, especially on that right-hand side. It'll be 3rd and 6, ball at the 22, and there's a snap a little bit high. Number 3 rolls out to his right, dumps it off, and that is incomplete. The intended receiver, number 8. So that'll bring up 4th down. And at this point, you know they're going to go for it. Too close to punt, too far to kick. So the ball is at the 21, 4th and 6. So strong side to the left. Number 1 goes into motion. And there's a whistle, false start. That's going to put them back. And it'll be a 4th and 11. So 19 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Brick City holding on to an 8-0 lead. And the ball goes to the 26. So don't be surprised if they stretch the field a little bit here. So they don't change the formation. 1 goes into motion just as they were before, and there's movement up front, and that's another false start. So that's going to cost them another 5 yards. So now it'll be 4th and 16. And Brick City imploding right now offensively. The ball goes to the 31-yard line. And it is now 4th and 16. So now they're going to spread it out a little bit. Number 8 looking to the sideline to get some clarity. Coach is talking to the officials. And be interesting what the Wolverines' thoughts are. So we've got unsportsmanlike on the defense. The Wolverines, and that just wipes out all of those false starts. And that ball's going to go to the 16-yard line. And technically, that should move. That's they're going to take a timeout, Brick City. But when they go into the 16, it appears to me that it should have moved the chains. So unless I'm missing something, that should have netted a fresh set of downs for Brick City. So we'll be right back in just a few to the C1N Halloween Showcase.
They got period water and donuts. I like the water. True meaning of ghetto bullshit.
All right. Yeah, cool. 1 second. See? Who you got? Me and Coach Lou. Who you got? Who you got? Me and Lou.
We're at Golden Corral. We're feeding the children. Everybody gotta eat, so they can leave me alone.
Here come the Wolverines. They've got pressure. Number 3 gets rid of it. Sidearm like he's Patrick Mahomes. And that falls incomplete. the intended receiver, number 5, and that'll do it for the first quarter. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back from Johnson C. Smith University, Eddie C. McGirt Field here in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's the C1N Halloween Showcase.
We're at Golden Corral. We're feeding the children. Everybody got to eat, so they can leave me alone because I'm going to sleep.
Everybody, we did a thing.
All right, we are back. And so the ball is turned over on downs. Curious choice of plays. With the 1 yard, you would have figured, or inches really, that they would have ran it. So, trying to see what's going on. Looks like they're flipping the field. And there's some discussion going on over there, and this is long form. So the Wolverines with a lot of questions. And right now, this is a bit confusing even for me, because it appears, one, they're trying to flip the field. Two, there's a number of discussions going on with officials.
Apparently there's a discrepancy with the officiating and the outside coaches.
So let's see whatever it is they got worked out, because I mean, you got 6 officials on the field. They're telling Brick City to come back. This is I hear the guy outside, and he's saying some things that I'd probably like to say myself, but we are broadcasting, so whatever I say is going to live forever. But there's a series of events here that didn't make a whole lot of sense. Either way, the Wolverines are back on offense. So after all that and getting that shook out, the Wolverines are 4 wide. Single man in the backfield. Quarterback shotgun formation. Number 6 goes into motion. There's a handoff to number 9. And he's going to be bopped around quickly. He stays on his feet, continuing to fight. And he's going to get across the 20 to about the 22. So credit that young man with some tough yardage. Let's see where that spot ultimately is going to be. So that'll be a 7-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 3 if that ball is spotted at the 22. Pardon me, it's a 6-yard gain. So it was 2nd and 4. He's got enough to move the sticks. It'll be a first down. The ball will go to the 29. And we're going to take an injury timeout. We'll be right back.
We're at Golden Corral. We're feeding the children. Everybody got to eat, so they can leave me alone because I'm going to sleep.
Everybody, we did a thing. best. So that's what, we built our brand on out here is playing anybody. We've been to Hawaii, we've been to Florida. Now we about to fly back across the country and go to Charlotte. So there's nobody that has more miles than us when it comes to playing football this year.
Coach, there are some great programs around the country that I'm sure you know well, whether it's Rare Breeze, whether it's Miami Garden.
All right, number 2 shooken up a little bit for the Wolverines, but able to come off under his own power, and that's what we always want to see. So the Wolverines, it's first down. Ball is at the 30-yard line. Number 1 goes into motion. Gets the handoff, counters it back, and he's going to be met quickly. Number 1 zooming in there for Brick City. And that play is going to lose a yard. So it'll be 2nd and 11. And the ball will go back to the 29. 8:21 remaining in the second quarter. It is 8-0. So both teams playing outstanding defense. And wait a minute. The Wolverines find a seam up the middle. Number 9, the ball carrier. And let's see, he's going to get to the 36. So it'll be 3rd and 3. They are 4 wide. Number 9 looks at the sideline. And that is Hudson. And the Wolverines are going to take a timeout. So we do have some real names back there, like a McKenzie and a Hudson. And then you got Big Block and Big 2. So we just mix it up as we go. We're having fun with it. I love some of the nicknames these kids have on their jersey. We'll be right back after a quick break during the timeout.
They got period water and donuts. I like the water. True meaning of ghetto bougie.
I'm ready. We do all of it? Yeah, cool. Hold on a second. See? Who you got? Me and Coach Lou. Who you got? Who you got? Me and Lou. Hey, go,
We're at Golden Corral. We're feeding the children. Everybody got to eat, so they can leave me alone.
All right, we are back out of the timeout. After some nifty running by number 9, it's going to be 3rd and 3. Ball at the 36-yard line. Wolverines give it a big double lot. And everybody from Brick City is going to stack him up. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Loss of yardage on the play. We'll take the ball to the 33. So it's now 4th and 6. So they're going to go for it. Number 13 runs right into the defenders. Number 9. Number 10. And there was nothing that could be done. Number 44 talking to, looks like McKenzie, Jamoni talking to McKenzie. And there's a blocking assignment that apparently was clearly blown, as McKenzie had 2 defenders on him trying to handle him. Either way, the ball's going to be turned over on downs, and there's going to be spotted at the 32. So Brick City with another short field to work with 6:54 remaining in the second quarter of play. Number 1 goes into motion. There's a snap. There's a handoff. He bubbles it out, trying to find some room, runs to his left. Tries to shake and bake with his shoulder. Number 17 is going to bring him down. Number 4, Bam, in on the stop. So Brick City getting set. Strong side left. Number 1 put into motion. The ball on the ground. And number 22 is going to get him and bring him down. So ball is now at the 23. We're under 6 minutes. So it is 3rd and 6. Ball at the 23-yard line. And Brick City trying to get their offense sorted out. Number 5 goes into motion. 15 rolling out, and he's going to be caught from behind, but he gets away. And there's a flag on the field. Number 10 draped all over the quarterback. And looks to be a face mask. Personal foul. It is a face mask confirmed. And that's going to go against the Wolverines. And let's see what variety it is. If he corkscrewed his head even the slightest, that's going to be of the 15-yard variety. So the ball is going to go to the, let's see, now they mark it off. It'll go to the 11-yard line. So the Wolverines have got to not make mistakes like that. They have been able to hold on defensively despite not being able to get the offense going the way they want to. But you keep putting Brick City close to that end zone, they're going to make you pay. And let's see, that's got to be a false start. Yep. So that'll cost them 5 yards. So the ball will go to the 16. 5:11 remaining in the second quarter. And what Brick City has got to do is not go backwards. You know, they had a series where they did that, but they ended up scoring on a big play, and then it ended up getting called back to a penalty. And you don't want those kind of moments. And here we go again. And this is offside, so the Wolverines give the 5 yards back. And the one thing you don't want a game to get into is penalty ping pong, because it gets you out of a rhythm, and they are momentum killers. And so everybody just needs to settle down and settle in. 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. So Brick City getting all their guys set. Number 3 going out to the right. Got 2 guys, trips to the left, spread wide. And so offsides against the Wolverines. And he may have been lined up over the ball. And therefore, that encroachment will stick, so it goes to the 7. So you got 3 to the right, 1 to the left, single man in the backfield. And number 1 is going to stretch his way into the end zone. And it's another touchdown for the Brick City boys. And the Wolverines, the only thing they can ask themselves is, what did we do to put them in a position to make it that easy? So pending the PAT, it sits at 14-0 with 4:25 remaining in quarter number 2. Coming to you live from Johnson C. Smith University, Eddie C. McGirt Field in beautiful Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina. Up and through it goes. And he rifled it through there, just clearing the upright, or lower bar, I should say. So it is 16-0. Now this game is not out of reach by a long shot for the Wolverines. They just have to find the piece that works. And now one of the things I haven't seen from them is really going outside, trying to stretch the field. So we'll see what the Wolverines do on this next series, because they have got to find a way to generate some offense. Running into the teeth of the Brick City boys, I don't see that working very much. And they've tried some counter plays and some traps, but Brick City has enough speed to react. So, really what you got to do is stretch them out and force them to run after you. And look, if you can get 4 yards at a time, 3 4s equals 12 equals first downs. You don't always have to get the big one. And this ball is going to be kicked from the 45 in Wolverine territory. So something happened to warrant that ball being kicked from that position. I'm sorry I missed it. So number 3 handling the dirty work, as we like to say. And that ball is going to take a Brick City bounce. Number 17 runs backwards, and he is going to go down at the 3. Let's see, I think they're going to give him, that's forward progress to the 5 maybe. No matter how you slice it, Brick City has got to be thinking safety. When you have an opponent down at the 5-yard line, you're probably going to send everything and then some. And remember, a safety's worth 2, plus they kick it to you. But one other thing about a safety is that what it tends to be that mental killer, because you never want to see that in a game. They tend to be demoralizing. So here they come. Number 9 is going to get him out of trouble as he gets to about the 11-yard line. So 6-yard gain. And it'll be 2nd and 4. Looking at the spot of the ball. So Wolverines making sure they got plenty of blocking in there. And here comes Brick City, and they are all over that one. So that ball is going to go back to the 8-yard line. Number 9, the ball carrier. So So a loss of yardage on the play. It'll now be 3rd and 7. So about 3 minutes remaining in the half. So there's a timeout on the field. And we'll be right back in just a few.
Cool now, scared of letting go.
I won.
They got period warning donuts. I like the water. True meaning.
All right, we're coming back out of the timeout. And the Wolverines have, mistake upon mistake, and then, they get out of trouble after being pinned deep near their own end zone. And now they find themselves deep again. They're trying to figure out what the next move is going to be. The last thing you want to do is give Brick City another short field. Defensively, Brick City pretty much playing, almost lights out. So the Wolverines have got to figure out how to generate something and get it going. It has been extremely difficult sledding for them thus far. So right now it is 16-0 here at Johnson C. Smith University. And they get the pass off. Number 8 has it. And he'll go down at the 6. So the ball is going to be turned over on downs. And I am just stunned that they didn't punt it. And Brick City is smelling blood in the water, if you will. And they're expecting to make quick work right here with about 2 minutes remaining in the first half. So let's see what Brick City does here. They've got 4 receivers, 3 to the right, 1 to the left, single man in the backfield. There's the handoff. And Wolverines getting good penetration there. So that'll bring up 2nd down. Loss of a couple of yards puts the ball at the 8. So it is 2nd and goal to go for Brick City. Wolverines trying to figure out how to make a stop here. So 15 puts it in the air. On the fade route, he has it and he tiptoes. That is a beautiful catch. Oh, my goodness. Yes, let's watch the replay on that one right there. If you're a wide receiver watching this in pro or college or even high school, you got to be impressed with this kid here. Watch this. Hits to shake. Watch his toes, making sure that he came down inbounds. Number 1 with the textbook catch to the highest point of the ball and keeps his feet inbounds. Now it's up to me. I'd shake that kid's hand right now. Big number 74 getting lined up. Number 3, there's the kick, and through it goes. So it is now 24-0, and We had competitive contests to start with, but we're back to the lopsided ones, it looks like, or at least for this one. 1:20 remaining in the second quarter. But remember, and I tell everybody, don't count your chickens before they hatch. 1:20 remaining in quarter two. Just because it's 24-0 doesn't mean that things can't change. It doesn't take much to watch a whole complete game flip over. And I've been around long enough in my 55 years to have seen it. So I would tell you, be mindful. And we like to remind all of you who are watching right now that another great event is coming up December 2nd through the 8th. The Bless the Babies Bowl, Rockledge on the Space Coast. More information to come about that event. So keep your eyes open and your ears peeled. And there's the kick. And that is fielded by a big double lot. And he's running. I don't know who wants to stop him. He's like a freight train. He's still going. No one's going to get him. Going, and gone. And just like that, the Wolverines answer back, and that's how you want to close out the second half of play as it gets near that. Big double lot. Look at him. I mean, who's going to stop him? Who's going to stop him? Look at this kid. He has been in the backfield a couple of times already. But my gosh, you let him get a load of speed going. You're not going to stop him. And he goes all the way to the house on the kick return. I just said, did I not, that don't count your chickens before they hatch. Well, here we go.
It's for the extra point, 108. And SED get on the board with their first 6.
So trips to the right, single man to the left. Number 9 back there. Looking to throw it up. And he throws it a bit high. He had the receiver. Number 3. So we got a 24-6 ball game with 1:08 remaining. Big double zero. And that kid is a load. I'm watching him run, and you don't realize just how much speed he has to sit down and take a break. And he deserves it. Get that kid an oxygen mask. And they're getting him cooled off. But I'm telling you, I guess if I'm on the other side and I see that coming towards me, I'd probably get out of the way too. So Wolverines with a big special teams play. And, sometimes you need a spark. And that definitely qualifies. So number 11 set the kick. So the kick is up. So the 48-yard line is where 12 will get to. So it's first down, Brick City at the 48-yard line. 1:04 remaining in the first half. So we had a pick 6 today, but I have to change my mind. That run right there on the kick return probably is my pick for today's, unless I see something just completely fantabulous, as I would call the play of the day. That big man right there lumbering all the way. So you got trips formation, 3 to the left, 1 to the right. High snap, and they're trying to unravel it, number 3. And there's a flag on the field. Number 3 stays on his feet before number 4, and a number of them drag him down, and you got some of everybody down there. So let's see what the call is. That looks like it's going to come back. A lot of action there. So number 3 able to get out of trouble, but there are 2 flags on the field. One on the far side, one right on the nose of the bull, and is holding against Brick City.
And it looked like that play's coming back.
So they'll mark that off. That's 10 yards.
Very long with only 43 seconds.
So the ball is at the 41-yard line.
24-6 ball game.
And it is 1st and 20. 40 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Still first down, Brick City.
Brick City has had big plays called back due to penalties. And thus far, it hasn't really cost them terribly. So the short pass is complete. Bounces it outside, tries to turn it back in. Number 3 once again, and there's another flag. And I think that's going to be another hold. Blocking the back. And the coach is going off on number 5. So the block in the back will drag that ball back.
And that will go against the offense. That's going to back them up again.
Brick City, their own worst enemy right now as the half closes. Pardon me. So the ball goes back to the 48-yard line. So it is 1st and 13. So as a result of the penalty, that play nets 7 yards. And Brick City is going to take a timeout. Clock showing 0 on the scoreboard, so not sure what happened there.
Cool now, scared of letting go.
I won.
They got period warning donuts. I like the water.
All right, we're back. They got the clock set for 5 seconds. This will be the final play of the half. Quarterback gets set. Single man to the right, strong side to the left. They reverse it, 0 the ball carrier. Tries to find some room, keeps running, stretches it out. He'll get to the 50, and that's going to do it for the first half. 24-6. And look at that on the field cam. So both teams, if you look at this game on the whole, a lot of mistakes being made. Penalties when you least need them. The difference is Brick City has been able to take advantage when they needed to get the scores that they've got. So what do the Wolverines need to do? They need to take advantage in the momentum of that return by a big double out. That freight train running that ball back should be something for them to build on and let them know that this game is not out of reach. In these kind of situations, you can never call it finished. And I'm sure that's what the coaches are going to tell them. As far as Brick City, those mistakes may catch up to them. We will see. But they have been able to kick the field goals and get the 2-point conversions at the end, and that's an advantage because that's an effective other touchdown. We'll be right back to begin the second half in just a moment from the C1N Halloween Showcase.
Yeah, cool. What I'm saying. You see?
Who you got? Me and Coach Lou.
Who you got?
Who you got? Me and Lou.
We're at Golden Corral. We're feeding the children. Everybody got to eat, so they can leave me alone. Because I'm going to sleep.
Everybody, yeah. We did a thing.
He'll be brought down. All right, time to start this second half. Ball to be spotted on offense. That's with a 3-yard line. And he got encroachment.
All right, there's a flag on the field. As a result of that penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. You bring short work to do, and that's the last thing you want to happen.
And that'll be a short gain on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 5.
And looks like no gain on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 5 for Brick City. So the ball is at the 38-yard line. So you got 2 receivers to the left. The back position, there's the quick out. And number 3 escapes back to the 40-yard line. So that'll lose 2 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 7. Number 3 slow to get up.
Actually, now we're looking at a 3rd and 6.
And, you know, the hat trick with this, as far as the defense goes, is when you make that first contact, you got to make it count because you got a bigger loss of yardage when you do. And if you let them get away, well, you know, you're either making life a little bit easier for them or you end up losing a big play. Here comes number 3 off to his left off tackle. And he is outrunning. He has a big old stiff arm. Stays on the sideline, and he's going to go to the house. Touchdown, Brick City. Brick City increases their lead. Let's look at the replay on this. So he takes off to his left. Watch that stiff arm right there. Number 5 just moved out of the way like a bad plate of fish. And, I mean, that's about the only way I can describe it. And the big plays continue to be the bane of the Wolverines. So, Brick City gets set for the PAT. They get the tee set. number 3, he who had the stiff arm, is now about to collect the change as well. And he rifles it through there. And I believe he took out one of the next team's players. They probably didn't see that coming because it came through like a rifle shot. So it is 32-6. And we have an injured player on the field, so we're going to take a break and we'll be right back.
Cool now, scared of letting go.
I won.
I like the water.
All right, we are back, and they're still dealing with the player on the field. So just wanted to give you a quick update as to where that is. So right now the game sits at 32-6. Clock continuing to run because it is a hot clock. So we're going to take another break. Well, he's coming up. Hold on just a second. And so he is able to come off under his own power. And that is number 3, who ran the touchdown, kicked the field goal, and now jogging off the field. So if you're out there at home, you got to clap your hands for that young man. He has put in yeoman's work. And is able to come off under his own power.
No, sir. Oh, I am the MC. You know what MC means? Bike controller. I'm a bike.
So the clock shows 7 minutes.
You need to go away, bro.
And the DJ's down there having the time of his life while we're in this extended pause, if you will. So the Wolverines set to receive the kick. Ball's at the 40-yard line. And there's the kick. Number 17 fields it, but he's going to have his knees down right around the 36-yard line. And that should be where they spot it.
Upside down. Guess who won it upside down? He upside down. Yeah. I told him to leave that alone.
And here come the Wolverines. And the clock is running. So at this point, with it being 32-6, the clock continues to run. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. The Wolverines just need to get all out of this game that they can. Number 9, the ball carrier. So Hudson will get about 8 yards out of that one. It'll be 2nd and 2. The ball is spotted at the 44. Number 40 talking to his line. Number 13 puts it up. Pass is complete to number 6. and he'll get to around the 49, 48-yard line. It'll move the sticks, and it'll be a first down for the Wolverines. The sun's still fighting to come out. We're here at Johnson C. Smith University at Eddie C. McGirt Field in lovely Charlotte, North Carolina, the Queen City of the South. So the ball is at the 48-yard line. We're here at the C1N Halloween Showcase, having a great weekend of football action. Blessing the babies. The ball is in the air, and that pass is caught by number 3. He fights for it, and he'll get to the 46-yard line inside Brick City territory. Nice effort on his part. Big KJ making sure that that ball was not intercepted and getting possession of it. So it'll be 2nd and 4. Number 9 carries it, and he's going to be stacked up right at the 48. So they're going to give him a yard. Or maybe a yard. There's a yard lost on the play. Pardon me. So I was incorrect before. I believe it was 2nd and 3. Now it's 3rd and 4. Ball's at the 47. First down marker would be the 43. Pass is incomplete to number 2. So that'll bring up 4th down for the Wolverines. 2:57 as the clock runs here in the 3rd quarter. And fans, we're excited about what C1N does for the kids, these tournaments and these great football programs. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it's about building better young men. So they go 4 wide. Big double out to the left. And that is Klimple. Number 6 gets the catch. He's going to get to the 41. So that'll be a Wolverine first down. So they work the edges. Move the sticks. Clock continues to run. So the clock keeps ticking away. It's gone hot. Klimple, the ball carrier once again. He's the one that had that big kick return. Ball is at the 39-yard line. And win, lose, or draw or otherwise, I still say that his play is thus far the play of the weekend. And we have an injured player on the field. We'll be right back.
We're at Golden Corral. We're feeding the children. Everybody got to eat, so they can leave me alone. Because I'm going to sleep.
Everybody, we did a thing.
All right, we are back live. The clock showing 1:17 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Wolverines trying to put together a drive to get another score on the board. The only scoring they've done thus far is courtesy of special teams. And the Bounty boys have just walked down the track, getting ready for the next contest. So here we go. Clock showing about 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Wolverines looking to the sideline to get the play. Therefore, wide. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Klimple to the right of number 13. 13 looking for an open man, has to roll to his right, and he's going to be brought down by number 5, and that ball is on the ground, and big number 16, he thought he had one before, and he was intentional before. He thought he had one, and he jogged it onto the end zone, and he was intending to do it again. I ain't mad at you, big man. I ain't mad at you at all. And that's the end of the third quarter as we get ready for game number 5. The NCG Elite Walkdown Gang 12U taking on the Watkins Hornets, a.k.a. the Bounty Boys. So that contest is coming up shortly. So it's 4th and 20 as a result of the play. And they're going to go for it to start the fourth quarter. 13 puts it up, has the open man, and it's broken up. Number 1 gets in position, staying with the receiver. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what the penalty is. And they're letting them know it's a running clock. And it's a sideline violation against the Brick City boys. And they were celebrating like the game was over. I mean, they were all over the field, to be fair. So here comes Brick City once again. So shotgun formation. 3 wide, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Number 5 to the left of the quarterback. And there's the handoff. He cuts it back inside. And he'll get across the 45 to the 44-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 4. Correction, 2nd and 3. Nope, 2nd and 4. Trying to figure out exactly where that down and distance marker is from my angle. I think he's trying to stay warm down there, moving about. He's not dead on the 40-yard line, so it could throw you off a bit.
We're looking at a second and about 4. 7:29 and running. Quarterback hands the ball off.
So there's a handoff once again. He takes number 14 for a ride, and that's going to be a Brick City first down. They're just matriculating down the field at this point as the clock runs. Ball is at the 35-yard line. First down, Brick City. So game is on a hot clock. The next contest was to kick off right at 3 o'clock. But we are 5 minutes away, and there's a flag on the field. It's a false start against Brick City. So it'll be 1st and 15. The ball will go back to the 40-yard line. Breezy day here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Yesterday was about as beautiful as it could get. And then about 5 o'clock, Mother Nature decided to change things up with some rain overnight, some light fog this morning. Pretty much overcast all day. Temperatures not really leaving the mid-50s. May have gotten up to 57. So there's a handoff. Look at him duck his head. Still churning and still churning and still churning and still churning. And he's going to get to the 25. And the Wolverines, there's just absolutely nothing they can do at this point with Brick City. So that'll be 1st and 10 at the 25 for Brick City. They're just getting it driven down their throats at this point. Brick City exerting their will. So the ball is at the 25-yard line. First down. About 5 minutes remaining in the contest. There's the quick release. Number 3. And he can't stiff arm his way out of this one. He's going to be brought down for a loss of yardage. And it'll go to the 27-yard line. Wolverines definitely have pride. They're a great team. That's why they're here. And look at that. Number 4 with a nice open field tackle. Textbook. And they're not giving up by any stretch of the measure. The ball goes to the 30-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 15 for Brick City. Coach is rotating players in and out. Number 2 goes to the slot. And they check him, move position. There it is, quick throw. And they turn it back upfield, number 1 does. Let's see if he gets to the 26. And that's where they're going to spot it. So heading towards 3 minutes. Ball at the 26-yard line. The walk down gang versus the Bounty Boys. This ought to be a fun one coming up. So the quarterback checks with the sideline to get the play. 3 wide to the left, single man to the right. Number 2 kicks out a block, and he's going to go down around the 23. So the ball will be turned over on downs. And we're heading towards 2 minutes. The Wolverines would like to do something to add another score offensively. They've got the one special teams, and that was by Big Double Ott, who rumbled down the field to return the kickoff. But offensively, they have not been able to put it together in a complete manner to get on the scoreboard. And there's still some football left to play this season, so they just need to hold their heads up high. You got playoff football, and then upcoming tournaments that also come with that. So season not over for either of these teams. So here comes number 2. He rolls it out to his right, stretching it out. And I think a team mom might have got hit or something. And so he gets to the 32-yard line. Under a minute remaining. Clock winding down. And we have a timeout on the field. So we'll take a short break and we'll be right back.
Cool now. Scared of letting go.
I won.
They got period warning donuts. I like the water. True meaning.
All right, we are back. Wolverines wanting to make something happen, anything happen at this point to make a statement. Brick City boys having none of it. No gain on the play. And I think they're just going to continue to run plays until the clock runs out. So the quick summary of this, because we're going to have to get ready to jump right into the next one, so I'm going to cover that right now. Brick City just completely dominated. They had mistakes, but they were able to recover from them. The big story here for the Wolverines is them not being able to get anything truly going offensively. And the ball game, there it is, 32-6. So the Wolverines not able to really get anything going offensively at all. And they were, defensively, they weren't bad, but they let big plays just take them out. The one that really stands out is, that big stiff arm. They would get, Wolverines would get Brick City in trouble, with a down and long, whatever it might be, and then Brick City would come back with the big play. Brick City would kill themselves with penalties for 15 to 20 yards with multiple penalties back to back, and then all of a sudden rip one off and score. So it's those big plays that Wolverines couldn't contain and not getting anything going offensively. That's probably the biggest story of the game. But the highlight for the Wolverines is Big Double Ott. That kick return right there might be the play of the weekend, because you don't usually see big guys getting that done, so credit to him. We'll be back with the next contest in just a few moments. Hang in there with us. It's the C1N Halloween Showcase. I'm Freddie Flowers.